Beach, Florida, home to Hanksters, Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. America's #1 choice for premier collector cars for over 30 years. Today we have a Hanksters consignment unit, a very unique vehicle. It is a 1949 Ford pickup truck with a 350. Let's check it out. It is a turbocharged 350. The vehicle does have power brakes. You don't see the power brake booster because it's mounted underneath the truck, so we will talk about that when we're underneath the truck doing the undercarriage portion. But it does not have power steering, and it is not equipped with air conditioning. Let's close the hood and check out the rest of the truck. It is a very sharp looking truck, very unique for sure in terms of, you're not going to pull up to one next to it and it's going to look the same identical as yours, It's not like having two red 69 Camaros. But very cool color combination, the like charcoal gray up top with the silver bottom, the oversized Mickey Thompsons on the back. There are some paint issues on the truck that we'll show you here momentarily, but very cool piece of inventory here for us at Hanksters. First of all, the hood area, hood portion is in pretty good shape as far as it's like a, I could best describe it as like a flat charcoal. Very cool. Has a red pinstripe. The pinstripe is vinyl. You can see some imperfections here in the front of the vinyl pinstriping. Let's take a look at the top of the fenders. They're large fenders, so we'll start out with the passenger side. Nice uniform color and uniform clear up here on the passenger side front fender. Before we jump to the driver's side front fender, let's take a look at the grille area. You have your chrome grille, chrome headlight bezels, that lower front bumper there. There is a little crack in the front bumper right by the bolt there where it probably, it's very low, so you'd probably hit or dragged on something and popped the paint there right by the bolt where it's bolted to the frame. Let's take a look at the top of the driver's side portion of the fender. Once again, nice uniform color and clear. That's a huge fender and very nice. Both up top and on the side here throughout the driver's side portion of the fender. Does have Firestones up front, 5 lugs there, and then you're going to have your oversized Mickeys in the back. If you're looking to drive this thing in the rain, you're going to stick your head out the window. There are no wipers, so keep that in mind. I'm not sure if you're interested in the truck and want to have wipers added, you can talk to Nate. I'm not sure what some of these trucks, the wipers on these trucks, they're like 2.5 inches long. They barely clear any water anyways, but I know some of these trucks, they can get complicated to put wipers in. That's why a lot of people don't do it. Paint issues here around the mirror there on the door hinge. Just a little bit of crack in there. So let's take a look at the rest of the driver's door. That looks to be in pretty good condition. Your matte charcoal color here in nice shape. The red pinstripes in nice condition. And then there's no other door issues as far as paint's concerned with the door. Well, I guess I take that back. There's some little tiny chips down here on the bottom portion of the door. Running board looks to be in pretty good shape. So it's not like wave in front of the door and it opens like the paper towel dispensers in the bathroom. Let's see if I can figure this out. Is it the lock button? Yep, look at that. So that opens the driver's door. Cool red interior, tinted glass. Windows are power. We'll check those out on the test drive. Door panels in awesome shapes, just plastic. Check out the seats. Very cool, like racing seats inside there. Gives the truck a nice sleek look. It is an automatic in the floor. It does have aftermarket gauges. I believe they're Dolphin, if I'm correct. I don't see a name brand on it. They look like Dolphin to me. Maybe when I'm in there, I'll see somewhere where they say a brand name. But tilt wheel, aftermarket column. So the wheel will tilt if you want it to. The headliner up top is not any kind of material. It's just a piece of plastic. And the carpeting in the truck, if you can see, it's got a few stains in it here and there, but it's not torn. It's not, doesn't need replaced unless you want to replace it. That's not expensive to do. The garage can handle that as well. Continuing down the side of the truck, let's go Cab corner here looks to be all in good shape. There's a small crack right there. And I thought that there were, yeah, right there, there's a little crack in the paint. The rear window gasket and the rear window clarity looks to be in real nice condition. The bed side of the truck, rear fender flare there, that all looks to be in real nice shape. Let's jump into the bed. There's your fuel there. The bed itself has that, you know, it used to be the only way you could texture a bed was Rhino liner and Line-X. Now everybody's making some type of material you can spray in there that's textured, that looks the part, and that's what this truck has. No tailgate on here. You know, this truck, obviously, I don't think you're going to Home Depot and hauling lumber in it, you know, so just kind of a cool hot rod theme, you know, missing the tailgate, kind of a cool look. It does have some brake lights there in the lower portion of your rear of the truck. Let's take a look at the passenger side, starting with that huge fender to accommodate those oversized Mickey Thompson tires. The paint on the side of the bed and on the fender in real nice condition. No issues there. You know, I don't know when the truck was painted, but I can tell you when it was painted. It wasn't a cheap paint job. You know, the silver you can see on the truck is in fantastic shape. We do have another crack here in the paint. And then there's one here in the passenger side door. You know, there's slight cracks. It's a certified unit, you know. I'm sorry, it's a consignment unit, not a certified unit. You know, certified units, if we have cracks in the paint and stuff, that's something we usually address or disclose, of course. This is a consignment unit, so it's being sold as is. So let's see here, passenger side door, I think is a trunk pop. Yep, trunk pop is your passenger side door. By the way, there is a little pull on the driver's side to open the door in case you lock the keys in there, which we've done with suicide door or handleless, you know, door pops. Again, the red seats in the vehicle, you know, real cool looking. Seat belts in there, automatic in the floor, tilt aftermarket column. Just a real cool looking vehicle inside and out. We just had the rod run here in Daytona Beach, and we've had some weather, so we've had this truck on our site for a few days now and haven't got to the video portion because of the weather and the traffic. Well, we're going to get to the video portion today, you know, as far as the walk around you're watching now, the undercarriage, and then of course your test drive, and we're going to get it on the site. But there's already been like a lot of phone calls on this truck because it's a cool looking truck. Let's finish our paint check out here with the portion of your fender and passenger side door. You got a little bit of rub there where the hinge rubs against your, right where the fender meets the door there. But as far as the paint's concerned on the fender, top of the fender, side of the fender, all real nice there on both the driver and passenger side front fenders. So, strong running truck, good looking truck, nice solid truck. So we're going to put it on the lift, do an undercarriage portion for you, and then after that we're going to drive it. Before we do that, you know, this is a consignment unit. So, you know, the Hanksters certified units we go through, we change all the fluids, we do some interior work, some cosmetic work, things like that. Get them standing as tall as they possibly can for when they become what we call frontline ready or retail ready. It's a consignment unit. We're just disclosing and representing this vehicle on behalf of its owner. So if you're interested in the truck, I would encourage that you come in person. The walk around video I just did, I'm not going to have time to point out every last detail of the truck, nor in the undercarriage and possibly even in the test drive. You know, check it out for yourself. Check out the paint, the undercarriage, how the truck drives. Everything we're doing in this video you can do yourself when you visit our showroom in Daytona Beach, which is what I encourage you guys to do. Let's put our truck in the air, 49 Ford pickup. We'll do an undercarriage portion for you, and then we'll do a test drive. Okay, our 49 Ford pickup is a little too low for me on the lift to fit underneath it, so I walked it, actually rolled it on the creeper seat before this video presentation to check everything out for you guys. So let's start up front. Disc brakes. You have tubular upper and lower control arms. The frame up front looks fantastic. Notice the frame extensions up there were, you know, they accommodated a front bumper up there. As far as the engine is concerned, I don't see anything leaking at this time. The truck does have a set of dual headers on it. The flywheel is exposed. Now, as far as the tranny is concerned, when I did a walk around, there is a little tiny tranny leak coming out of the front of the pan. It's nothing that's, you know, it probably just needs to be run. The truck has been sitting for a while. So there's a small tranny leak, but nothing, I wouldn't worry about it if it were me. You know, just snug up the bolts and run the thing, and it'll be fine. Next to your transmission pan there, that gold contraption, that's your power brake booster. As far as the floors are concerned on the truck, everything looks to be in good order here. We don't have any rust holes or rot holes, so that's a good thing. Coming off of your headers, you have a dual exhaust, Dynomax mufflers, and then turn downs right before the rear end starts. Again, the bed of the truck and the frame rails on the rear look to be real good. No issues as far as holes or anything like that. You do have your fuel tank here, plastic fuel tank. And then your oversized tires on the back look to be in pretty good shape. Your Mickey Thompsons, those aren't cheap when you need to replace them, but you don't need to replace these because they're good. So, 1949 Ford pickup truck. We're going to set it down on the ground. We're going to take it on a test drive, but before we do that, let's talk about our payment options. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these vehicles. Your loan term is going to depend on a multitude of things. First of all, price of the vehicle. They aren't going to do a 15-year loan on a $25,000 car. So keep that in mind. Next, credit score, of course, debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, you know, things like that. 10% down is going to be your minimum required down payment for the lenders. You could do more if you'd like to, but they're going to require at least 10%. If your debt to income is a little higher or your credit score is a little lower, they're going to require more money down, possibly even up to 25%. So keep that in mind as well. But that's between you and the lender. We have zero control over that. The lender contacts you directly. You guys discuss that whole rate, term, payment thing, and then you give us a call back if you're interested, and we'll start that process for you. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we typically put it through a pre-delivery inspection. This is not one of those units. This is a consignment unit. This is as is. This car hasn't, or truck I guess, has not been through our shop. So immediately we will put it through detail, and then a carrier will get dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically we can have a truck here within a 48-hour window. However, if you're in a more difficult destination, and for those of you who are, probably know who you are, if you're not close to a highway or you're looking out your window and you can't see a house for miles, you know, allow us 4, 5, 6 business days, but I promise you we will get your vehicle just as quickly as we possibly can. If you're handling your own shipping, we'll let you know when it's ready and you can send for it or come get it. Let's set our 49 pickup truck down on the ground, take it out, and have a little fun on the road. Okay, 49 Ford, horn, right here. Power window, driver's side. Passenger side. They do both go all the way up and all the way down. They're a little slow, but they work. Driver's side turn. Passenger side turn. I showed you tilt in the showroom, automatic in the floor. What else? Temp we'll keep an eye on, oil pressure's working, battery voltage. Fuel gauge does not work. You literally just look down in the tank to see if you got gas. And 105 miles is not the actual miles. I don't know if that's maybe the miles since they put the cluster in, I'm not really sure. That's it. Everything else we showed you inside. Let's drive it. Okay, speedo does work. It's got a little bit of a twitch to it, but it's fairly accurate, probably within 2 or 3 miles an hour. Truck steers nice and tight. Track's nice and straight. The temperature is coming up. It has definitely good pickup. It's a quick little truck. If you're looking to have a little bit of fun, those big Mickey Thompsons on the back aren't back there for no reason. We don't own this vehicle. It doesn't belong to me, so I'm not gonna get crazy with it. We'll just we'll give it a little gas here through the turn, and but it I don't know what the horsepower is that it's pushing, but that turbocharged 350, it's up there. Truck idle's nice too. Tranny shifts real nice. I tell you what, this truck steers freaking real nice for having those itty bitty tires up front. Look at that. That's actually pretty surprising. You'd think you'd have a little more shake up front with those skinny race tires on it. But the thing actually rides fairly nice. Very cool. Like I said, we've already had activity on the truck before the video is even up. So if you're interested, I'd suggest you call. It's a fantastic price point on the vehicle. Very cool looking piece of inventory here at Hanksters in Daytona Beach. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. That's where you can find all the photos of this truck along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, you don't get a warranty on this truck because it's not ours and we don't go through it, so we don't back it up. Also, you don't get shipping. Now, we can help you with the shipping logistics one of two ways. Either one, you can pay us a brokerage fee, we can set up the shipping for you, and then you can pay the driver on delivery, or HankstersHaulers.com. Hanksters Hot Rods is selling trailers now. We have ATC trailers available for not only purchase, but also for shipment. They are one of the highest quality trailers you can buy. We're in the car business. Let's sell car trailers. HankstersHaulers.com. Really fantastic units. Check it out. We have pictures on there, both interior and exterior of the trailer. Of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you want to come pick this truck up, you can most certainly do that. And if you already have your own open or enclosed trailer, or you have a carrier you've used in the past you had a good experience with, you're more than welcome to supply your own method of transportation. HankstersHaulers.com for your ATC trailers. HankstersHotRods.com for all your muscle car and collector car needs. Check us out.